If you just joined a company which has no procurement policy or have a procurement policy that is not working and you're the person responsible for setting one up, this video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through what are the three main things you need in a purchasing policy. Here's two things we normally see. Either people have a purchasing policy and it's like a 40-page document nobody reads, or they don't have a purchasing policy, right? Those are the two extremes. And what you need to do is find a balance between these two. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Sachin Sharma. I'm the founder of ProcureDesk, where we help growing companies automate procurement processes. So let's jump right in. Number one is you want clear approval thresholds. The reason for a procurement policy is cost control. And to control that cost, you need to make sure right people are looking at it, whether they want to check for budgets, they want to make sure they have the authority to purchase and so on. So most people land up setting up approval policies that are very complex. Everything goes to a CFO, everything goes to an owner. Problem is it slows down things. What you want to look at is what are the major purchases that we need to control. So follow the Pareto principle here, the 80-20. You want 80% of the transactions approved at a department level and 20% of the transactions, which contributes to 80% of the spend, to be approved by a CFO or owner. That's kind of the way to think about it to keep it simple. So that's first one, clear approval threshold. Number two is you want to have a preferred vendor list. And the reason you want to have that is if you have preferred vendor lists, people can buy from those vendors. What you don't want is 5 vendors for the same item. People buy office supplies from Staples. People buy it from Amazon. People buy it from, Office Depot, you name it, right? It's just all over the place. So if you have a preferred vendor list where you are getting preferred pricing, you want a process or a system like ProcureDesk where they can actually go simply click what they want to buy. And the system automatically routes them to the right vendor. But at least to bare minimum, start with list your key vendors and what are the things that people can buy from them, whether it's product or service. Number 3 is set up clear documentation requirements. Depending on where you are, like for example, if you're a non-for-profit or charter schools, they have very clear grant requirements. Everything should be tied to a grant so that you can define whether it's a restricted or an unrestricted grant, or you might have requirements for you need to have 3 bids for everything because your grant requires it. If that is the case, then that should be clearly stated and when that is required. So for example, if it's more than $500, you need to have 3 bids assigned. So clearly define those requirements upfront. So just a quick recap. If you do not have a procurement policy or you have a procurement policy that people don't follow, do these 3 things. Set up a clear threshold for approval, set up a preferred vendor list, and number 3 is set up clear document requirements. Now, if you're just getting started, click on the link below. We have added a link to our purchasing policy template that you can just use and get started with. If you have any help or need any help, click on one more link below and talk to one of our product specialists. We can help you with that as well. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next video.